I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories impacting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Monday, March the 23rd, 2026. Tensions are rising in Rutherford County as a dispute over children's books within the county's library system intensifies, potentially putting Library Director Luann James at risk of losing her job. James has refused to comply with the board directive to relocate more than 190 children's books, many involving LGBTQIA themes, from the kids section to the adult section, arguing the move violates First Amendment rights and restricts access to information. Board Chairman Cody York says the refusal amounts to insubordination, with disciplinary action, including termination, now on the table. A special meeting set for March the 30th is expected to determine the next steps, as debate continues to draw strong reactions across Rutherford County and nearby communities. Meanwhile, in Laverne, police activity along Murfreesboro Road led to the arrest of a suspect facing multiple serious charges. Authorities say the individual allegedly threatened someone with a makeshift weapon before being taken into custody without incident. A search of the suspect's home and vehicle uncovered more than 100 grams of suspected cocaine, along with marijuana, hydrocodone, and drug paraphernalia. The suspect now faces charges, including aggravated assault and felony drug possession in a drug-free zone. Murfreesboro police are continuing their investigation into a deadly incident inside a small trailer on Fairfax Drive, a typically quiet area near the Alvin C. York VA Medical Center. Violent crimes detectives say a 35-year-old woman was found dead last Thursday, prompting a heavy law enforcement presence as officers work to gather evidence and piece together what led to the incident. Authorities have since arrested Arthur Moore, age 33, charging him with second-degree murder. He remains held at the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center as the case moves forward. Investigators have not yet released the victim's name and say additional details are being withheld while interviews continue and forensic results are processed. Officials add there is no ongoing threat to the public, but they're asking anyone who may have noticed unusual activity at the Fairfax Drive area to come forward as the investigation continues. Meanwhile, in nearby Bedford County, a road rage incident involving gunfire has led to the arrest of two individuals, with connections reaching back towards the Murfreesboro area along Highway 231. Deputies say shots were fired during a confrontation earlier last week, although fortunately no injuries were reported. Investigators credit quick action and strong community involvement, including tips generated from a social media post, for helping identify the suspects. Authorities have charged Isaiah Rippey with criminal responsibility for the facilitation of a felony, while Christopher Deal faces charges including aggravated assault and multiple counts of reckless endangerment. Officials say the case remains under investigation, highlighting the importance of public cooperation in keeping our community safe. A measure introduced by State Representative Tim Rudd of Murfreesboro is advancing through the Tennessee General Assembly, aiming to strengthen accountability and transparency in the legislative process. House Bill 1698, known as the Employee Accountability Act, would allow committee chairs to require executive branch employees to testify under oath, making knowingly false statements subject to perjury penalties. Rudd says the proposal is designed to ensure lawmakers have accurate information when making decisions that impact communities across Rutherford County. The bill also expands the authority of the Fiscal Review Committee, allowing its executive director to require verification that submitted materials are truthful. The measure now heads to the State and Local Government Committee, where further debate is expected. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, Riverdale High School is ushering in a new chapter for its boys basketball program, with the hiring of Mark Brown as head coach. Brown brings a strong resume to Rutherford County, including a key role leading Hillsboro High School in the 2025 TSSAA State Championship. School leaders say his focus goes beyond wins on the court, emphasizing academics, character development, and long-term success for student athletes. With a background that includes coaching at Cumberland University and mentoring multiple All-Americans, Brown is expected to make an immediate impact as Riverdale looks to build a competitive and well-rounded program. That's all for now. For updates on these and many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, wgnsradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook, as well as X. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to leave a rating or a review on Spotify and iTunes, a comment on YouTube, or share it with a friend. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.